Good morning, all my lovely, lovely Libras, cross-watchers, and channel fans. It is Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily reading for you. Let's go ahead and see what's in store for you today. What problem are we going to solve? What are you facing right now? Three of Coins, trying to figure out how to work together with others, put something together, bring yourself into alignment, in agreement with something that's happening here. We have a peacock here, and peacocks are associated with the ego, prancing around. So there could be like an energy here of dealing with people who feel they might be more important than others. This could be your own energy of, right now you're feeling pretty proud as a peacock, as they say, and that pride might come right before a fall. So it could be your energy, but more than likely I'm picking up that it's somebody else's. And this is why you're trying to find a solution, how to work together with these people or this person, or within yourself, how to balance those things, how to bring them all together. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We always find a solution on any problem that we come across on this channel. All right, Queen of Cups is your challenge. Now, for the first time, I'm actually getting there could be a person here who is a Queen of Cups, a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, that may be interfering. Somebody's not pulling their weight. They're not participating. They're kind of acting lazy, I'm getting. Or your energy and their energy are opposites. You've got this desire, this ambition. Things need to be done. But they're more of a laid-back type of person, want to kind of scope things out before they take action. So it could be that there's just a difference of personalities here. All right, let's go ahead and see what you're thinking about this. What's on your mind? Let's get you some interesting energies. Let's get you some information here. Spirit, what information can you give our viewers for their highest good, please? We have the Ace of Coins. Start fresh, start new, start something differently. You've already grown, you're working with somebody here. You've been doing this. You were creating growth. Now it's time to figure out how to go fresh again, how to take a step back from whatever's happening, let it go, and start over. But not completely, because you already know what works. So it's back to the drawing board, but it's back to the drawing board as far as where our initial plans were. Okay, so think of a blueprint. You drew up a blueprint of what you wanted for your house. You're not going to scrap the whole blueprint and throw it away if something isn't working. You're going to go back to the beginning and say, well, this is what I really wanted. And then maybe remove those things that don't matter. Like they're frivolous. Those are the extras. Get back to the basics here. All right. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. What is the foundation of this situation? What brought this on? Or what's the overall desire here? What needs to be addressed? Communication. There could be a lack of understanding because you're not talking. Maybe you've spent so much time with this person that you feel that they should... Look at that. It's coming out again. The exact same two cards. It could be that there's a lack of communication because you've spent so much time with this person that you or they or both of you feel that the other person should just understand where you're coming from or where they're coming from. But that's not how life works. We get into ruts and routines and we assume, and then assuming makes an ass of you and me. If you break that word down, ASSUME, you can see how assuming we'll make an ass of you and me. So we have to get back to the basics. We have to start again. Oh, let's talk. Let's see where we can go from here. So as you can see, we have the Eight of Wands, which is the communication. Spirit's trying to guide you towards this too. To go ahead and have these conversations. Look at that, the new beginning, the Fool card right behind that Eight of Wands. Interesting energy here. So this is what is transpiring right now. A desire for a new beginning, starting fresh again. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? It doesn't matter. It means we need to go back to the beginning. Look at things from that perspective, a new view on this situation. Beautiful. All right, so we're already seeing solution here, starting back at the beginning. If this is about a romantic relationship, what brought the two of you together? What were your goals when you first got together? Did you even have goals? Or were you just so happy with being with each other you weren't thinking about 5 years, 10 years down the road and planning for those things? Now would be a good time to start doing those things if you haven't. Yeah, so if this is about work or anything else, it's the same thing. Go back to the drawing board. Find out what interested you about taking that type of job. And if it's the right job for you, if it's the right line of work, maybe there's something better out there for you. All right, let's see what the immediate future is going to bring in here for you. We've got the Lovers and the Hierophant. Alignment. Alignment. Doing things the right way. Balancing your head and your heart here. Beautiful. I mean, that is beautiful. Look at that. And you've got the blue matching the above Eight of Wands. So it's through that communication that you gain the understanding, the clarity, the way to come back together. Beautiful. That's your immediate future. So it looks like it's going to happen for you. If you can open up those lines of communication again. All right, let's see what the past influences were here. What created this situation? So maybe you know where to go back to. What point in this situation would be a good starting point? Do you go all the way back or do you need to start somewhere else? Past influence here that created this situation, please, Spirit. I heard the name Cynthia. Temperance. Oh. You know what I heard very strongly was, what do you call it? Playing along to get along. So, sure, honey. Yeah, we can do it that way. Sure, boss. No problem. I can do that. Hey, coworker. Yeah, I can take on all your work too. Playing along to get along. Not good. Not good. Too much patience. Yeah, I mean, this left you raw. Pink is a symbol of rawness, of tenderness, so we've got the tenderness of the caring, but we also have the rawness of being taken advantage of, okay, of not feeling appreciated, not feeling balanced here. And you know, that playing along to get along is not a good energy for anybody to maintain for more than a single incident. If that kind of thing keeps going on and on, that just leads to becoming a mat. A mat for people to walk across. All right, let's see how you view yourself dealing with this. Ooh. How do you view yourself dealing with this, my loves? Five of Swords. Surrendering up your ego and speaking up. Okay, this is Four Swords. You're going to let something go, but from now on, you plan to speak clearly but tenderly. We have truth wrapped in a vine here, a laurel vine. Yeah, you're looking for peace, serenity, letting go. I am getting there's definitely an element here of tenderness, of gentleness, of compassion, of tempering the truth, but speaking the truth. You're going to temper it with kind words, your tone of voice. All right, so you see yourself handling this compassionately, tenderly. Good, good, good. Beautiful way to approach this situation. Coming at somebody with anger, disdain, blame, that doesn't work to improve anybody's energy or situation. So coming at somebody, if you need to talk and bring alignment, the best way to do it is coming from a place of peace, a place of alignment first. Get yourself in alignment. All right, let's see what your environment here has to offer you. And I know I'm preaching to the choir on, you know, quite a bit of the choir here. All right, so 8 of Cups. This is peacefully sitting still in what is currently. All right, so your person, your environment is saying, I'm here to listen so that we can both find our happiness, because the next step after the 8 of Cups is the 9 of Cups. And that's a sense of satisfaction with self for creating what you were looking to create that would be beneficial to you as well as others. All right, so we definitely have good energy here. You're looking at the situation from a positive, caring, compassionate energy, and your environment is also willing to sit with you in the moment and talk about this. Okay? Figure it out. That's beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Nine of Cups. See, it's coming. It's on its way. So allow this to be. You may not believe this will really happen, but the more you can affirm to yourself right now, before this even happens, that this outcome is going to be beneficial to you and the other person, that this will work out, that you're both going to be happy with the end result, that is where it will go. Okay? And that's how you get yourself in a compassionate alignment before you approach the subject. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. The Judgment. See, a wise decision is made. Eyes wide open, both people in balance. Any fears are conquered. Okay, so I'm hearing that fear is the fear of offending, fear of angering the other person, fear of losing the situation, control of the situation. When we don't worry about who's controlling things, things can work very smoothly. All right, look at that. You've got the King of Wands who's balancing on the back of the reliable, sturdy bull. All right, so good energy there. Until our energy crosses again, I'm going to wish you much peace, love, and happiness. I will be starting birth chart interpretations in about a week, so keep an eye out. I'll announce it on the channel. But you would email me just like you would for personal readings. If you want to go ahead and get the information on how much it costs and so on and so forth, please give me a couple more days, but I have that just about done. All right, you can always email me and request it, and as soon as it's done, I'll email you back. All right, guys, ladies, gentlemen, lovely Libras, cross-watchers and channel fans, I love you to pieces. Stay tuned for part 2. Bye-bye.